everyone! Welcome to Switch Circuit. I'm here with something special for all you JRPG lovers out there. Today, we're counting down the top 5 JRPGs currently on sale as of July 13th, 2025. These games will take you on unforgettable adventures, whether you're into deep turn-based combat, emotional storytelling, or massive worlds filled with secrets. From modern masterpieces to cult classics given a fresh coat of paint, there's something here for every kind of JRPG fan. So grab your Joy-Cons, check your wish list, and let's dive into some epic deals you don't want to miss. Let's dive into my number 1 game, Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 Golden is a turn-based role-playing game where you and your friends investigate a string of bizarre murders in a quiet rural town, uncovering secrets by literally stepping into a mysterious TV world. It's a stylish RPG where high school life collides with supernatural mystery and danger. What makes Persona 4 Golden truly shine is its unforgettable story. You play as a transfer student who moves to the sleepy town of Inaba, only to get swept up in a series of strange murders that seem to be connected to a world inside the television. Together with a group of unforgettable friends, you'll form an investigation team, battle nightmarish creatures, and slowly unravel a gripping, twist-filled mystery. The writing is sharp, the pacing is perfect, and every character, from the lovable goofball Yosuke to the mysterious Naoto, feels real and relatable. You're not just solving crimes, you're growing up, making friends, and finding your place in a new community. The gameplay is where Persona 4 Golden sets itself apart. It's famous for its unique blend of daily life simulation and classic turn-based dungeon crawling. By day, you're a regular high school student, attending classes, joining clubs, working part-time jobs, and building relationships. These social links aren't just for show. The stronger your bonds, the more powerful your party becomes in battle. At night, you'll dive into the TV world, exploring surreal dungeons and facing off against monstrous shadows. The combat is fast, strategic, and incredibly satisfying, especially as you fuse and collect new personas to customize your team's abilities. The style of Persona 4 Golden is unmistakable. The art direction is bold and memorable, and the soundtrack is absolutely iconic. Songs like Reach Out to the Truth and Heaven will stick with you long after the credits roll. Every menu, every battle, every character portrait is dripping with style and energy. It's no wonder Persona 4 Golden is considered one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. It's earned rave reviews, countless awards, and a dedicated global fanbase. This is a game that stands the test of time. If you love story-driven RPGs, deep characters, and turn-based combat, or if you're a fan of games like Persona 5, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, or the Shin Megami Tensei series, then Persona 4 Golden is absolutely for you. Even if you're new to the genre, the game's welcoming pace and relatable cast make it easy to jump in. Looking for a game that'll make you laugh, keep you guessing, and maybe even tug at your heartstrings? Persona 4 Golden is the adventure you need. Step into the TV world and experience one of the most unforgettable journeys in gaming. At number 2 is Octopath Traveler 2. Octopath Traveler 2 is a turn-based role-playing game that invites you to explore a beautifully crafted world through the eyes of 8 unique protagonists, each with their own story, motivations, and abilities. It's an RPG where your journey is shaped by the choices you make and the paths you take. What sets Octopath Traveler 2 apart is its innovative storytelling. You don't just follow one hero, you follow 8. Each character's journey is distinct, from a scholar seeking forbidden knowledge to a dancer out for revenge. Their stories intertwine as you travel across the continent of Celestia, and the game gives you the freedom to choose whose tale to pursue next. This approach keeps the adventure feeling fresh and personal every step of the way. The gameplay is a masterclass in strategic combat and exploration. Battles use the acclaimed break and boost system, letting you exploit enemy weaknesses and power up your attacks for massive damage. It's easy to learn but offers tons of depth, especially as you mix and match party members and experiment with their unique jobs and abilities. Outside of combat, each character has special actions they can use in towns, like recruiting allies, stealing items, or uncovering secrets, making exploration feel rewarding and dynamic. Visually, Octopath Traveler 2 is stunning. The game uses a gorgeous HD 2D art style, blending retro-inspired pixel graphics with modern effects like dynamic lighting and lush environments. Every location, from bustling cities to tranquil forests, is packed with detail and atmosphere. And the soundtrack? Absolutely unforgettable. Each character's theme and battle track adds emotion and energy to the journey, making every moment feel epic. It's no surprise Octopath Traveler 2 received critical acclaim for its storytelling, visuals, and refined gameplay. Fans and critics alike praise its deep combat system, engaging character arcs, and the sheer beauty of its world. If you're a fan of classic JRPGs like Final Fantasy VI, Bravely Default, or the original Octopath Traveler, this game is made for you. Anyone who loves strategic turn-based combat, rich stories, and exploring vibrant fantasy worlds will find something to love here. Even if you're new to the genre, the game's approachable mechanics and compelling characters make it easy to jump in and get hooked. If you want an adventure where your choices matter, where every character has a story worth experiencing, and where every battle feels rewarding, Octopath Traveler 2 is a journey you can't miss. Step into the world of Celestia and discover 8 unforgettable tales woven into one epic adventure. In third place is Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age is a role-playing game set in the war-torn world of Ivalice, where you lead a group of unlikely heroes on a quest for freedom and survival amid political intrigue and ancient magic. It's a sweeping RPG adventure with real-time combat, deep customization, and a world that feels alive at every turn. What makes the Zodiac Age stand out is its innovative gambit system. Instead of traditional turn-based battles, you program your party's AI to react to different situations, like healing allies below half health or targeting specific enemies, giving you strategic control while keeping the action flowing in real time. This system rewards experimentation and lets you tailor your party's behavior to fit your playstyle. The game's Zodiac job system adds even more depth, allowing each character to master 2 unique job classes, from knights and mages to archers and time battle mages. This flexibility means you can create powerful, versatile teams and experiment with countless combinations to tackle even the toughest challenges. The remaster also brings quality of life upgrades, like a speed-up function, autosaves, and the ability to respec your characters, making the experience smoother and more accessible than ever. Visually, the Zodiac Age shines with remastered HD graphics and a beautifully reorchestrated soundtrack that brings Ivalice's cities and landscapes to life. Lao, the world is semi-open, inviting you to wander off the beaten path, discover hidden treasures, and take on epic hunts and secret bosses for rare rewards. The story itself is one of the most grounded and politically nuanced in the Final Fantasy series, focusing on the small kingdom of Dalmasca caught between 2 warring empires, and a cast of characters fighting for their future. Final Fantasy XII. The Zodiac Age has earned critical acclaim for its inventive gameplay, rich world, and visual overhaul, with an average review score of 85 and praise for its art design, strategic combat, and sheer scope. It's a fan favorite and a definitive version of a classic RPG. If you love deep party customization, strategic real-time combat, and exploring sprawling fantasy worlds, especially if you're a fan of games like Dragon Age, Origins, or Xenoblade Chronicles, then Final Fantasy XII. The Zodiac Age is absolutely for you. Whether you're new to the series or returning for another adventure, this is a journey worth experiencing. Now it's time for my number 4 pick, Bravely Default 2. Bravely Default 2 is a classic turn-based role-playing game that sweeps you away to the continent of Excellent, where 4 unlikely heroes, Seth, Gloria, Elvis, and Adele, embark on a quest to recover the elemental crystals and stop an ancient darkness from awakening. It's a game where every decision in battle can turn the tide, and your party's growth is entirely in your hands. What makes Bravely Default 2 stand out is its strategic combat and deep customization. The signature Brave and Default system lets you choose between defending to store up Brave points or spending them to unleash multiple actions in a single turn. This risk-reward mechanic means you're always weighing your options. Play it safe and wait for an opening, or go all in for a decisive blow. Boss battles are tough and demand smart planning, making every victory feel earned. The job system is a real highlight. Each character can equip a main and sub-job, and with over 20 jobs to unlock, like White Mage, Vanguard, or Phantom, you can create countless party combinations. Want a sword-swinging healer or a spell-casting thief? The freedom is yours. Experimenting with different builds is half the fun, and mastering job synergies is key to overcoming the game's toughest challenges. Visually, Bravely Default 2 is gorgeous. The hand-painted backgrounds and charming character models bring every kingdom to life, from sunlit meadows to bustling towns. The soundtrack is equally memorable, with sweeping orchestral themes and energetic battle music that perfectly capture the spirit of a grand adventure. It's no surprise the game has received strong reviews for its combat depth and job system, with praise from outlets like IGN, Game Informer, and Games Radar Plus. While the story follows a familiar heroes save the world formula and some side quests can get grindy, the sheer flexibility and satisfying challenge make it a standout for JRPG fans. If you love classic Final Fantasy games, Octopath Traveler, or any RPG that rewards creative team building and tactical thinking, Bravely Default 2 is for you. Whether you're a newcomer or a veteran, the approachable mechanics and rewarding depth make it easy to jump in and get hooked. Looking for a game that's both nostalgic and fresh, with challenging battles and endless ways to build your team? Bravely Default 2 is the adventure you've been waiting for. Gather your party, master your jobs, and set out to save the world, one brave decision at a time. And finally, in the fifth spot is Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection is a remastered set of the first 3 games in this classic dungeon-crawling RPG series. You lead a custom guild of adventurers exploring vast labyrinths, drawing your own maps as you battle monsters and uncover secrets. It's a first-person, turn-based RPG where strategy and creativity guide your journey. What makes this collection unique is its hands-on mapping system. Instead of following a set path, you chart your own course through massive, grid-based dungeons, marking walls, treasures, and hazards on your map. The remaster adds crisp HD visuals, improved character art, and a refreshed soundtrack that brings new life to these beloved games. Combat is classic turn-based with a twist. You build your party from diverse classes, each with unique skills. Battles are strategic and challenging, especially against powerful roaming mini-bosses called FOEs that force careful planning. As you progress, you unlock abilities, gather loot, and upgrade gear, creating a satisfying loop of exploration and growth. Packed with hundreds of hours of content, the collection offers quality-of-life improvements like difficulty options, auto-mapping, and streamlined menus, making it accessible for newcomers while keeping the challenge for veterans. The hand-painted backgrounds, vibrant portraits, and cozy soundtrack create an immersive world. If you love dungeon crawlers, strategic combat, and blazing your own trail, especially fans of Shin Megami Tensei, Strange Journey, or tabletop RPGs, this collection is for you. Whether new or returning, there's nothing like conquering a labyrinth you've mapped yourself. Etrian Odyssey. Origins Collection rewards patience, creativity, and tactical thinking. Gather your guild, sharpen your pencils, and prepare to chart the unknown, one square at a time.